Hey, you didn't hear this from me, but I have screenshots of the Signal chat where the classified war plans got leaked the other day from the administration, and I'm going to share them all with you because it's crazier than you think. And I know what you're thinking. How did you get access to it? Well, let's dive into it and it'll all make sense. So in case you missed it, the other day, Atlantic editor-in-chief was somehow added to a government Signal group chat where the Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth and many others shared their live war plans, which means they openly leaked information that should have been top secret and classified, which is honestly not what I think any of us thought when this administration promised more transparency in the White House. So they wrote the article about how this happened, but they didn't share any of the information that was shared within the group chat because they thought that this should be classified, and if you share classified information, that's super illegal and bad. But of course, in response, Donnie and the entire admin have been live now saying nothing in there was classified, this is fine, to try and cover up what happened. In an epic game of chicken, The Atlantic went around trying to ask everybody if it's true that these aren't classified so that they can publish all of it, and the only one who would respond is No Lips Levitt, and she said, these aren't classified, but we would prefer if you just didn't release the information, and both of those things seem a little bit contradictory. Since they got official news that it's not classified, they decided to release all the texts behind their paywall anyways. But guess who The Atlantic reached out to and gave a free subscription to as a thank you for the work I've been doing? I won't lie, there's a lot going on in this text thread, so I am just going to run you through the highlights. For starters, the first thing I haven't seen many people talk about is the weird amount of just dragging and dumping on Europe as a whole. The egos in the chat are absolutely wild. But then we have Pete Hegseth coming in hot here, literally giving a live play-by-play of their plans and their orders. I love that Mr. Eyeliner Couch himself seemed like he was half paying attention to this whole thing and also having trouble following at the same time. I am inclined to agree with this part of the article here that says let's pause for a moment to really underscore the point. This 100% should be considered classified information. If any of these live action play-by-plays were put into the wrong hands, it would have been game over. They would have had time to prepare, and that would have been that. There's just something about the unseriousness of their repeated use of emojis here too, and again, Pete giving the rest of their plans moving forward. And for the safety of some of these people, The Atlantic still hid a few identities, but if you guys think this is all fine to not be classified information just flying around, I don't ever want to hear anything about Hillary's emails again, okay? Because this should have been a Hillary's email situation.